And only Mafia, open your eyes, meet each other, and start making arrangements. You've got 1 minute. You've got 10 seconds. Your time is up. Mafia, please close your eyes. Dog, you may open your eyes and look at the town. Sharif, you may open your eyes and look at the town. Good morning, everyone. You may now open your eyes. And we've got to our day 1 of the game. And this day, player number 1, Hot Dog, will start. Mr. Hot Dog, you've got 60 seconds to talk.
Well, thank you all for coming, townspeople and Mafia. We at this point don't know who everybody is, and so I'm not going to nominate anybody. And so no nominations, I guess. Oh, me? Am I bad guy or good guy? Should I say? Not say. I won't say anything. Or I should say something. But if I say something, then everybody will know.
You have 10 more seconds.
Okay, fine. I'm a good guy. All right, that's it for my 60 seconds.
That's it. Thank you. Player number 2, Siberian, you've got a minute.
Okay, I'll give player number 1 benefit without. I think he's rather good, but he probably was caught off guard with this question. It's normal for us to ask people what their color are, to just see their reaction, see how they answer. Like, I'm good, I'm a red player, so out of all the others, I don't know, everybody seems okay. I haven't heard anybody speaking yet, but I'll have more opinion when people talk. I don't think 1 should be checked by share. I think 1 is good. Just he didn't know if it's even if you're black, you should say I'm good. Yeah, definitely I'm good. I'm red. Oh, I'm a confirmed red, but you can trick people into it. But I trust. So I'll carefully play with number 1. So we have 1 and 2 in the red team, and I'll listen carefully to all the others and I'll try to find the black players. Thank you.
Thank you. Player number 3, Red, you got a minute.
As he said, I'm red. Wait, it's gonna make me suspicious. Whatever. Yeah, I don't really. I don't know if I really trust that he's. Actually, I think that he's good because if he wasn't sure whether or not he should say whether he's red or black. If he was black, he would know that he wants to say that he's red. But if he's red, because he's kind of new to the game, he might be thinking that he doesn't want to let the Mafia know. But I don't know if he caught that part in the instructions or not. So I don't know. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Aside from that, The only person who seems kind of suspicious is Ian because he's trying to manipulate.
That's it. Your time is up. Number 4, Penguin. You got a minute.
I disagree all three so far. I don't give Jonathan benefit of the doubt. I do believe that he's the mafia, and I believe that number 3 is also mafia. You were very approving of him saying that he's red, and I suspect he was a mafia too. So number 1, 2, and 9 are my selected mafia so far. They have not had the red speech to me. Yeah, what, 3? 3 is good. Yeah. So I suspect number 1, number 2, and number 9. Number 3 was good. I think number 3 is good. Yeah. Yeah. So far nothing suspicious. What you 3 and 1 are hand in hand. Why are you trying to make me play against the mafia then? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Player number 5 from Tamas. You got a minute.
Number 1 and 2, I don't know who of you is mafia, but there is one. Because number 1 said the speech was very suspicious to me. And then if I was number 2, I would not team up with number 1. But you did. That means you know the color of number 1 for some reason. So either he is mafia and you are civilian who thinks, okay, maybe, well, like overthinks this. Or you are mafia and he's a civilian and he made a suspicious speech, but you know that he's a civilian and you want to play with him. So I think one of you is mafia. Number 3, I think the number 4 is probably Town. She's probably her speech was the most read to me, and she takes 3 to the red team. And I don't know what to think about it. I think the speech of number 3 was rather suspicious.
Thank you. Player number 6, Tigra.
I like player number 4 emotionally because when she woke up, she was looking at people. I like that. I'll play with you for now. Between 1 and 2, absolutely agree. There should be one mafia between 1 and 2, and I would check maybe even 2, maybe 1. One, what I didn't like about your speech. So when you're red, because mafia would know that you're red anyways, you have nothing to be afraid of. You can show that you're a red player, so there's nothing to be afraid of. So suspicions there. Number 3, he said that 1 and 2 are red. That's what you're saying. Number 4 said that 1 is black, 2 is black, that both of you are black. I don't know. Let him speak. We'll check one of you, and if 1 or 2. Number 3, he was good. He was okay, but it's not definitely red for me, but closer to red. That's what I would say. 5, we have the same positions. I'll play with 5 for now. We'll see. So if it's possible, actually, that both of them are red. It's possible.
Thank you. Player number 6, Coco. You've got a minute.
I initially thought when 1
7.
was pretending to not know whether he knew that it was okay to say or not, I thought maybe just because of my knowledge of him, he wants to stir up the game that way, that even if he's red, he'll pretend to not know what to do, but he's actually red. But now after hearing everything,
Time out.
Hello? Oh, hey there. Oh. Almost have enough people for 2 tables.
Okay, back to the game.
okay. But after hearing everyone speak, I'm now no longer sure whether he's truly red or he could actually be also dark. And the rest of the numbers, I haven't decided yet. It's just I couldn't even say whether you're red or dark from what you were saying. So I'll just observe for now. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Number 8, Norm. You've got a minute.
Okay, well, I have kind of an advantage to have the light shining on his eyes. So when he was asked whether it was good or bad, his pupils went. So I'm thinking. So either he was shocked by the question, or he's a really good liar. So I can't tell with you because it's really hard because you're backlit, so it's really tough to see what's going on. I noticed your breathing changed when you started explaining stuff, so I don't know if that's a sign of anything. I just spin you out of breath. I think that Anna is likely. I think the two Annas are good. I think, yeah, there was nothing in their voice, and I can definitely see your pupils, and they didn't change. So you're either a really good liar, and so are you. So I suspect, yeah, Rogues Gallery over here somewhere. So.
Next up, number 9, Ian, you've got a minute.
Not enough time. I like number 1 for what he said at the end, and the thumbs up. People disagree with it, but I like it. I agree it was a suspicious defense if you're an experienced player, but I think he's good because the way I gave a thumbs up, just me, new players don't do that as Mafia. They don't know to give a thumbs up. It's not in his head. That thumbs up means good in this game, right? I usually don't trust Ego no matter what his alignment is. His speeches always feel bad to me for some reason. So it's a little bit weird. This game, this may be the first speech he ever gave that I was okay with it, and I think he might be red. But I do think I do usually think he's black no matter what. Randy, number 3, is he started out well. I disagree with your reader number 1 and why you think he's good. So I don't know, but I'm okay with you for now. I think number 4 is definitely good. I'm used to her accusing me of a game at this point. That's fine. The people I distrust the most are 5 and number 6. 5, the way you push an agenda, and number 1 and number 2 don't test me. Anna does not sound genuine in anything she said. And number 7 and number 8, for new players, I think they're okay for now. I'll take it later.
Hands up, thank you. Player number 10, Swinger Sarah, you've got a minute.
All right, well, I'm suspicious of all of you. So I'll put that out there. But the people I am most suspicious of right now are going to be 2. The way you jumped on number 1's defense, that came off across a little bit too strong for the first round. I'm also suspicious of Norm. Again, because seem to be agreeing with a lot of people. Okay. And the other person I'm suspicious of is Ian, but that's because I'm always suspicious of Ian and I'm used to playing werewolf with him. So, yeah, that's it for now. I'm looking forward to see what happens next round.
Okay. So no one was nominated, and we are not doing any voting. And it's nighttime. Everybody close your eyes. Put your masks on. Cover your ears. And Martin, get ready to shoot. And kill player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dawn, open your eyes and ask me about Sherry. Open your eyes and ask me about life here. Good morning, everyone. You may open your eyes. And this night, number 4, Penguin was killed. Penguin, you've got a minute.
Right. Well, nothing really happened meanwhile. I'm not sure. Unfortunately. I mean, fortunately, I'm not sure. I am still suspicious of Ian. Just because of how you defended one and how you wanted for him not to be checked in the night. So maybe check 9 and then we'll see what color is number 1. You were very approving of him not telling what color he is, so I would definitely check for Ian. And number 2. Yeah, thank you.
Penguin, you may tell us 3 numbers who you think the Mafia are. And if you guess right, you will get some points or something.
I'll go with 1, 2, and 9.
1, 2, 9 accepted.
Thank you.
And this day, player number 2, Siberian starts. You've got a minute to talk.
Well, unfortunately, Penguin gets no points because I'm not Mafia. And to me, out of all people who spoke during the previous day, I think one Mafia is between 8 and 9, but I'm not sure who is more or less. Three actually was suspicious to me the way you talk, and one mafia to me is five could be mafia. He's always good as mafia or as civilian. So between five and six there could be another mafia. So I don't know who exactly it is. Well, just the way he started talking about pupils, he wanted to like just based on the speeches, mathematically, you were last. So out of 8, 9, and 10, 10 is more red to me. So since my one month is probably here, 1 I feel is somewhere here. So 7 I think is redder. So
Thank you. Player number 3, red. You've got a minute.
One thing I've noticed is that he seems to be jumping on the people that have suspicion towards them. Although he's not jumping on Ian, because there's some suspicion on Ian. So, given what I see here, I'm kind of thinking that both of these two are mafia. And if I was gonna pick one person, a third person, I would probably pick Anna. But it's only on a hunch. I don't actually have much to go on. I don't have much else to say. So thank you.
Thank you. Player number 5, Thomas, you've got a minute.
No, number 2.
Accepted 2.
I think this speech was not good. It was a dark speech. You just took suspicions out of nowhere. Like number 8 and number 9, there is one mafia around them. You are afraid to attack someone. You say over there. So number 2, you're definitely so. And by this theory, if I think you are black, that means 1, 6, and 10 are good, are down for sure. Not so. I'm pretty sure about number 10. She's obviously good. About number 6 and probably number 1. So 3 had a very good speech right now. I like him. He's town. That means I'm with you. Someone with 8 and 9, like this area that you show you, one of them is with you. Who else?
Thank you. Player number 6, Tigra. You got a minute.
So number 3, who's your black team against? You said it's number 2, number 9, and me. But I don't like that. But 2, I agree. I didn't like your speech at all. Number 2, the way so first of all, when someone is telling that you are black, he's supposed to be black for you. But the way you react is like, oh, he's probably closer to. So yes, I nominate number 2. Number 2 have to go right now. Number 3, I don't know. For now, I don't know. So for me, number 2 is the most suspicious. I don't like that number 9 is going against me, and I'm playing with number 5. Number 9, number 8 could be number 8. By the way, we played Mafia together before, and it's possible he could be Mafia. So for me, 2, 8, 9. If not, if there is one mistake, then maybe 3. Possible. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Player number 7, Coco.
Wow, this is really tough. I think that everyone now have analyzed number 2's speech, and my first reaction when he defended number 1 actually was that he's a new player in the game. He wanted to just not make him eliminated right away. But then now, I still believe that somehow, but I'm not so sure. And everyone thought that number 3 was suspicious. I didn't really sense that right away, but now I'm observing more. So I'll just continue to observe. I guess I'm very not observant because I did not notice that. And number 10 seems to be good, in my opinion. But sorry, I didn't. And number 9, a very strong opinions, but maybe that's just his personality.
Thank you. Player number 8, Norm. You've got a minute.
Okay, the only person I'm not suspicious of is Valerie. I'm pretty sure that he's not. thinking there are 3 people over there sitting really, really still. So I'm just wondering, trying to figure out who's sitting the stillest. I would suspect that 1 out of the 3. I'm not sure. One was pretty smooth. I think it's sort of like, I don't know, sort of like Shakespeare. Let's see, look for the smooth guy. I think I'd suspect that either 1 or 2, and my nomination would probably be for number 2 right now. Oh, sorry, so yeah. So I guess I'd nominate number 1.
I'll accept. You just do it as voting. I nominate number 1. Yeah, I accepted 1. Player number 9, Ian, you've got a minute.
Alright, well, I agree with what everyone said about number 2. His reads made no sense. They don't. You say there was 1 between us, but offer no reason why. You said there was 1 between them. I actually agree that there was definitely not both no Mafia. So in retrospect, after they reached out and talked, that read makes sense. But when you said it, I don't think it made sense. I don't like that number 5 and number 6 both want to kill you, but I have watched games before where Mafia just bust their teammates when they see their teammates are going down in flames. Which, I mean, if you were my teammate, I'd be busting you right now, Diego, because you're going down in flames. I think out of these guys, I like number 8 more than number 7. Number 7, everything just said didn't seem that genuine to me. I could be wrong. I look forward to hearing number 1 speak again. I can't say no about him until then. Number 3 started off his speech pretty strangely, but by the end I liked it again. So I think number 3 is good. I want to kill 5, 6. I think there's definitely 1 between them based on how they play, but not together. I nominate number 5.
Accepted 5.
And I want to hear number 10 speak again before I give it to
Thank you. Player number 10, you've got a minute.
All right. I do feel very strong that 2 is suspicious. 3 could be a little suspicious, but not feeling it so much right now. Between 5 and 6, I do feel one of you is going to be Mafia. I'm not sure which one. I'm leaning a little bit more towards 6 right now. I actually do feel there could be one between 8 and 9. I am leaning more towards 9 at this point, but not strongly enough that I'm going to be nominating someone this round because I'm feeling 2 most of all. He's already on the table. That's about it.
Okay. Player number 1, Hot Dog, you've got a minute.
Alright, so the eye inflection and that whole business with breathing was highly suspicious to me. Also, I know I'm good, and he nominated me, which means he must be a bad guy. Then he also defended number 10, which means she must also be bad. And then he went after number 2, which initially defended me, but I don't think that has much meaning. But he was trying to shoot down number 2, so that means 2 must be also good. So that means 8 and 10 must be bad, and I think there's some other things, so 6 must be good. And how many mafias are in the game? 3? Do you know how many mafias there is? How many mafias is there? 3? Okay, so I'm gonna nominate 8, but then I really like number 10 speech.
You want to nominate 8?
Yes.
You go with, I nominate player number 8.
Okay, I nominate player number 8.
I'll accept that. For now. Okay, it's voting time. We have 4 people nominated. Players number 2, 1, 5, and 8. In this sequence, we will be voting first against number 2, then 1, then 5, and then 8. So make your mind right now. You can vote only against one person, and you have to vote against one person. If you do not vote, your vote will go towards the last nominated at the end. When I say who wants to kill player number, if you want to vote against this person, you just put your fist on the table. So who wants to kill player number 2? Hold your hand there. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Who wants to kill player number 1? No one. Who wants to kill player number 5? Nobody wants to kill player number 5. And remaining 2 votes go against number 1. Number 1, you just voted against. Oh, against 8. Sorry, against 8. My bad. 8. Yes, 1 and 2 go against 8. 7 was not nominated.
So
He nominated number 8.
Didn't.
Ah, okay. Didn't he vote? My bad. I thought. Well, it doesn't change anything. So number 2 Siberian was killed. You've got a minute.
Okay, now look what was happening. So this is like the reddest bandwagon that I've seen. Starting from number 3, who is saying that I'm accusing 8 and 9, and then he said that I didn't accuse. I accused both 8 and 9. I didn't know who of them is more mafia. So and then everybody joined in. So to me, the only red players that I would play if I was alive would be 1 and 7. The rest, there's I think 3, 5, and 8 are my most suspicious right now. So 5 jumped onto that. 8 even threw in another nomination just to kind of get more people involved. And then I still think 10 is red, 9 is more red to me right now than 8 from those accusations that 8 was throwing. So just observe how people voted and how conveniently they just one accusation was wrong and then everybody just jumped in. So good luck finding mafia.
Thank you. You're the lucky one. Get a number. Anna, did you get a number? So it's nighttime. Everybody close your eyes, put your masks on, cover your ears. And mafia, get ready to shoot and kill player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open your eyes and ask me about Sheriff. Sheriff, open your eyes and ask me about Mafia. Good morning, everyone. Oh, shoot.
You closed it. No, wrong one.
Do we open already?
Technically, yes, you may open your eyes, but we have a technical pause. Sweet. So, player number 5, Thomas was killed. You've got a minute.
I was the sheriff. And I checked number 2. He was not there. That's why I nominated him. Now I checked number 9. He's not there. And do you have another sheriff? Are you the sheriff? Okay. And actually I winkled to number 6. And basically I winkled because she asked to check number 2 and he was black. But I was killed after this. She's not checked. So trust her, but only to a certain level. I didn't check it, right? So if I had one more check, I would definitely check her. Just to make sure, but I don't have one.
Thank you. Player number 3, you start this day. You have 60 seconds.
So, based on his little confusion about how many mafia there are, I have no doubt that he's right. sheriff says number 9, so I'm going to nominate number 9.
Accepted 9.
The other thing that I noticed is that these two did seem a little bit more suspicious in the last round speeches. But I'm still kind of clueless. I'm going to still leave my.
Thank you. Your time's up. Player number 6, Tigra, you have a minute.
Number 3, you voted against number 2. So he was mafia for you. Correct. He was the checked mafia by the sheriff. Sheriff showed me right away that he is the one who needs to go. When he went with me, I thought he checked me actually because I'm the red player. The reason why he checked 2, I asked him to check number 2. If I were mafia with him, he's confirmed 100% black player. If I were mafia with him, would I ever ask the sheriff to check my mafia? I would ask him to check number 1, to check you, or to check anybody, but not my mafia. So that doesn't make sense. It makes you suspicious. Number 9, you're saying you're the sheriff? It's your text. 6, black. Her. Black? She's black. Interesting. Well, for now, I trust the sheriff. Okay. So according to this sheriff, this one is a black player. According to you, he is a black player, and Norm is good. Norm is good.
Thank you. Player number 7, Coco, you've got a minute.
Okay, that was very interesting because I really thought that he was telling the truth when he said he was sheriff and he countered him. But then now that he is saying that I'm dark, that confirms for me that he is not sheriff because I'm obviously red, so he would know that. So that's very interesting. So definitely, I nominate 9.
Nominated. No?
Mm-hmm.
Player number 8, Norm, you have a minute.
Okay, I'm going with my first suspicion. I actually saw his eyes dilate. I saw his breathing change. He's mafia. So I got convinced out of it from other people, but I'm going to go with my first instinct, and I'm going to nominate number 1.
Accepted 1.
Yeah, I'd nominate, but he's already been nominated. So. Oh, I know he's bad, but he's probably going to kill him this round anyways, right? So the other person I'd suspect is you, because I've seen you be really good in other games at explaining things. Like you're really cool under pressure. And I'm thinking like, but I can only nominate one person, so I'm nominating number 1. I think the game's going to change after he's gone.
Yep. Okay, number 9, you have a minute.
I realize I'm probably going to die here no matter what I say, but keep in mind that in these games, Mafia love to kill themselves, and actually they do that a lot. Experienced players like the Larry, they kill themselves as Mafia so they can come out and claim a sheriff, alright? Number 2 was obviously not black. If you heard his 1 minute, I mean, I thought he was black based on his reads, but his reads were just, bullshit, whatever. But if you heard his last minute after he died, he is never black. He's always good, alright? If you believe that you could be Mafia giving those reads, you'd have to think he's like some sort of psychopath, alright? So I was reaction testing you. I didn't actually check you, alright? I claimed to check you because I wanted to see what your reaction was. I thought it was very good. So I now think you're good. I know you're good because I checked you second. I checked number whatever his name is first. And that's why I made the read about how I thought that Mafia might be pushing on their own teammates because they recognize he's doing a really bad job. So, I mean, I'm okay killing number 1 here, even though I thought, actually, you know what? I nominate number 10. Just because I don't think number 1's bad based on the read he gave. It's okay killing me, it's not a critical situation, but keep in mind the game goes on below.
Thank you. Player number 10, Swinger Sarah. Got a minute.
Alright. I totally think Sheen's bad, but at this point it seems the argument is a little bit convincing, but not enough. 8, I also find him very suspicious. 3, I don't get the feeling from 3. Not yet, at least. 6, you're kind of cleared if he's the real seer, so I'm willing to trust you a bit at this point. 7, your reaction to Ian was priceless, so that works in your favor. Which means 8 and 1 are still very much suspicious to me. I think after your speech the last time, you're more suspicious than 8, so I'm willing to go 1 because I think you're playing a long game. Well, he's already been nominated, right?
Okay, thank you. Player number 1, hot dog. The minute has started.
Yeah, so I mean, I know I'm good, and the fact that 8's nominating me, does that mean something? It means that he must be bad or not well informed. I don't know. It just seems suspicious somehow, and there was some kind of collaboration going on there. I don't know. It seems like 9 might also be bad, and then 6 or 7. I don't know. Has 9 been or has 8 been nominated yet or no?
Players nominated are 9, 1, and 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna nominate 8.
Accepted.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. Voting time. We have 4 people nominated. Player number 9, 1, 10, 8. In this sequence, we will be voting first against 9, then 1, 10, 8. So make your mind, get ready to vote, and who wants to kill player number 9? That's
You can only vote once.
3 and 10. I'm gonna accept your vote for now, but in 7. Did you vote immediately?
No, she didn't. She just put it just now. Right away.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna accept your vote for now. You were at the age, but you have to vote immediately without any delay. Okay, who wants to kill player number 1? That's 7 and 8. No, not 8.
6.
6 and 8. Who wants to kill player number 10? That's 1 vote. And 2 votes go against number 8. Player number 1 and 7 voted against number 8. So we have 3 players who had the same amount of votes. This is the special situation. Now each one of you will get 30 seconds to talk, and 3 players who've got equal number of votes are players number 2, 4. This thing doesn't show me. 9, 1, and 8. So you 9, 1, and 8, you will get 30 seconds to talk. First, player number 9, you get your 30 seconds.
Okay. So to be honest, I know number 8's good. I don't want to kill him. I know number 1 is probably good just based on him not knowing how many Mafia in the game. So I strongly encourage you guys to vote number 10. She seems good to me, but it's my only choice. If I could have done things differently, I would have nominated someone else instead. Number 3. By this point, please vote for number 10. Also, I mean, I can talk more if I somehow die here. But yes, if you believe I'm the real sheriff, then keep me alive and
Thank you. Player number 1, hot dog, you have 30 seconds.
Yeah, number 9 somehow made a convincing argument. I'm a bit stuck here. All I can think of that is if 8's voting against me means he must be bad, but then if number 9 can be believed, then 8 is not bad, but then what does that mean? Then 10 must be bad. I don't know.
Thank you. And player number 8, Nor, you have 30 seconds.
I'm not really sure what to think now because he's saying I'm good. I am good. But he was against me in the beginning, so I'm thinking like, that's a pretty cool tactic. So I'm thinking like, he may be really, really good at the game, and he's just like, trying to fool me into believing that he's not it. But I don't know. I tend to go with sort of like the crowd intelligence. So I think he probably still is guilty. He's just very clever.
Thank you. And it's voting time again. We will vote against 3 players only this time, 9, 1, and 8 in this sequence. First 9, 1, and 8. So make a point. And who wants to kill player number 9? That's Norm. I'm not going to accept that. That was too late. 1, 3, 7, 10. Who wants to kill player number 1? That's 9. And 1 vote goes again. No, 2 votes go again. Number 8. It's 6 and 8. Norm, you voted against yourself. Number 9 was killed. You have 1 minute.
Yeah, that's fine. I need some time to talk anyways. So yeah, I forgot we can't even vote on number 10 now. I had to vote on no one, so I have a choice. So going forward, if you guys leave on the video sheriff, which you should, I'll tell you guys what happened in this game is that Valeria's Mafia. He was probably the Don, he checked me, and he found out that I was the sheriff, and therefore he killed himself to claim that I'm Mafia and screws me up, right? No one's going to trust me no matter what. But keep in mind as the game goes on, number 7 and number 8 are probably, I know number 8 is good. Number 7 is probably good based on her reaction. I think number 6 is always good, just because I don't think her and Sergey are on the same team ever, based on how they had a line last night, and Mafia never do that. So now we know, because the game is over, that number 2 was actually Mafia. So my initial read that number 5 Bus's teammate was correct. Probably kill number 3 and number 10 and go from there. Thanks.
Nighttime. Everybody close your eyes, put your masks on, cover your ears. Alright, get ready to shoot and go player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open your eyes and ask me about sheriff. Open your eyes and ask me about Mafia. Good morning, everyone. Everybody, you may open your eyes. This night, player number 3 was killed. Red, you've got a minute.
I think she killed me. Something that I'm confused about is why would you ask for the sheriff to check you? Like, that's kind of a wasted check for you. You're just hoping the sheriff knows that you're good. That's not going to help. You wanted it to check too, but you said that he checked you. Okay, so I misunderstood what you were saying. Either way, I still don't. I believe that it's her. It makes sense to kill me if she's the last person alive. Nobody else is really giving me some significant. Number 8, second. If she.
Thank you. Number 6, Tigra, you have a minute.
It's interesting because I believe this sheriff. This is my sheriff. I don't believe number 9 at all. This sheriff checked number 2. Number 2 was over Mafia. The game continued, so yes, I'm definitely playing with him. He checked number 9. Number 9 was Mafia, so both of them are Mafia. The last one left. What I think happened, I think maybe number 9 tried to cover up his own Mafia number 8. So that's the theory that I'm thinking. He said that he's good. He tried to make us believe that number 9 was was the real sheriff, but he wasn't. I don't believe that. No way. I nominate number 8. So that's my suspicion right now. I hope that the game will end. I think he's the last one. I hope so. If not, then we will think. But I think the game will end on this. Thank you.
Thank you. Player number 7, Coco, you've got a minute.
I have the same analysis because right away when he did the number 9, pretended that I was just reaction checking you, but I really sort of believe that he actually thought I was. I was like, oh, I'm definitely good. So, and then he initially said that number 2 was definitely red, and then eventually he said, oh, he's definitely Mafia, and he was really protecting 8, like really protecting 8. So I feel that the 9 and 10, it's sorry, not 10, sorry, not 9 and 8 are in this together, so I'm nominating 8.
He's nominated.
Oh, all right.
No.
Mhm.
Player number 8, Norm, you have a minute.
Well, right now I suspect number 6, and I suspect number 1. Number 10, possibly, remotely. Number 7, I would not suspect that it's number 7. I think I'm going to nominate number 6.
Accepted 6. Okay. Player number 10, you have a minute.
Okay, so the one person I'm not terribly suspicious of right now is 7. 6, very suspicious, but at the same time, I do agree with your reading of who the real sheriff is. 8, I feel you're suspicious, but I also feel that 9 was protecting 1 more than 8, more so than 8. I think him and 2 were kind of protecting number 1 since the beginning. And as much as he's been playing like he doesn't know what's going on, I feel he knows what's going on. So I'm going to nominate number 1.
Accepted 1.
He's the one I feel is most likely to be Mafia right now.
Number 1.
So just based on what she just said, I think she's clean. Number 6 is very suspicious to me, but she's pointing to 8, and if I combine that with what I was thinking earlier, then I have to still go for 8. So my best guess would be 8's Mafia right now. So I think 10's okay, because she was, just the way she said it and the way her expressions and everything, I think she's okay. And yeah, 6 is suspicious to me, but I would say 8 is the culprit. That's my speech.
Thank you. And it's voting time. We have 3 players nominated, players number 8, 6, and 1. First 8, then 6, and 1. Who wants to kill player number 8? That's 1, 6, and 7. Who wants to kill player number 6? That's player number 8.
That was really quick this time.
The remaining vote of number 10 goes against number 1. So player number 8 was killed. Norm, you have a minute.
Okay. Oops. I'm a good guy. I strongly suspect number 6 and number 1. Like I suspect number 1 from the beginning. Your body typically doesn't lie. So when he, like right at the very beginning, like I noticed a very noticeable difference in his eyes. So I figured, okay, well, usually that's not that far off. And I can't see Anna's eyes, so I couldn't tell anything from her. She's sitting in exactly the right place. So, and I noticed your breathing changing when you notice challenges and stuff. So I'm thinking, oh, okay. So either you're really, really, really good at lying, or you're just acting natural and we got you. So I would strongly suspect either 1 or 6. I'd be very surprised if I'm wrong. So.
Thank you. Nighttime. Everybody close your eyes. Put your masks on. Cover your ears. And Michael, get ready to shoot. And you player number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go on, open your eyes and ask me about shooting. Sheriff, open your eyes and ask me about law. Everybody open your eyes. This night number 7 was killed. Coco, you've got a minute.
Okay. I can't decide. I feel number 1, and he was just playing the entire time, pretending not to know how many mafias. But then, based on others, I also think that number 6. I caught this like really late. Very late in the game, but I think it is. I'm torn, but maybe I don't know because he could be pretending too. But yeah, maybe 6. Very late in the game, but I'm like, yeah, could be, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe 6 is my suspicion. Sorry, but very second. That's it.
Thank you. You need to leave the table.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
player number 10, to start this day, you have a minute.
All right. I literally trust neither of you right now. Leaning towards 10 as the Mafia, but that's just because you were
10?
Or you. I'm number 10. Number 1, because you were trying. It seems like you were trying to get good with me last round, and that seems a little bit suspicious to me now. And I have been getting a strong Mafia read off you the entire game, but at the same time, 6, you could be playing really cagey. So I get the feeling that you could be good, but at the same time, you're sitting right next to the sheriff, which kind of rubs off the feeling of goodness on you a little bit too. And you were saying that you had him check number 2, which could be that he checked number 2 because of you, and it could be that you were throwing your teammate under the bus. But yeah, I'm still for number 1. Most of all. Oh wait, wait 1.
Accepted 1. Player number 1, you have a minute.
Okay, well, it's very clear to me that number 6 is the culprit, and it'll be very interesting to hear her speech to see how she's going to get away with this one now. unless number 10 is very, very, what's the word, good at the baiting thing, but I don't think so. I think it's number 6, and she's just being very smart about it. So, sorry, Anna, I just don't trust her anymore. So I'm nominating number 6.
Accepted 6. No.
Yeah.
Number 6, Tigra, you have a minute.
It's very, very simple. Number 5, again, why would I do this for number 2? And then next round he was asking, who do you think is Mafia? I said number 9 is very suspicious, and he checked number 9 because I told him number 9 was very suspicious. He told me that you are good because I'm playing with him, and he said 10 is definitely good. That's why I'm playing with you, and I think it's number 1. Definitely. Why? 7, until the last speech, she was playing with me the whole game. Would I ever kill her? There's no way, because she was playing with me, she was voting with me. Number 8 could not be Mafia now, because I thought the game would end after we kill him. But because number 2 and 9 are definitely blackjacks, so the last person with them, who could be with them? It's no way, because he was saying that I'm black, and he was not playing with me. I was not playing with him, and him either. But number 2 was protecting number 1, and number 9 was protecting number 1. I think it's number 1. I trust you more because my sheriff was saying that you're good. And I made number 1 again. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. It's voting time. We have 2 people nominated. It's player number 1 and 6. We will vote in this sequence. First against number 1 and then 6. Who wants to kill player number 1? Mafia wins. Mafia player number 6 and 9.
Such a good game.
Very good game.
We're always outed to like everybody by being like somehow every single
Regardless of my color.
I didn't want to put it.
Man, this was amazing.
I gave such a weird read on you too. I didn't think anyone would ever think
didn't
together.
want to think about it because